Welcome back, David Eon and the gorgeous Miss Lady Pop Hunter, here again with another weekly roundup, Funko, Neca SideShow, so on and so forth. Before we get started with that, we had poor little Raggedy Andy, abandoned and all alone. Vintage applause, Raggedy Andy still met with his tags, looking for a new home, and his new home is going to be with Lily Rain.
Yay, Lily.
Lily Rain. You need to contact us at the email address that is provided in the comment section down below so that we can make arrangements. Also, been looking forward to this from Big Chief Studios. Got the Captain Scarlet 1/6 scale action figure, which I'm a big Jerry Anderson fan, and I will be doing an unboxing of that, I think, on Monday. Jerry Anderson, king of the Super Marionation. Super Marionation. They've tried to bring that stuff back with CGI. It's just not the same. It's not the same. The art is gone.
Yeah.
But anyway, watch out for that coming up here shortly. And we'll go ahead and get started.
Okay,
We'll start off with Funko. And Funko has Agritsuko, if I'm pronouncing that right. Suko. Agritsuko. I don't know, because I'm not familiar with the show. And this is a Primark exclusive, and that means that you can get it in the UK. So those of you who are on the other side of the pond, if you're looking for one of these, you'll have to reach across. Maybe you know somebody.
Yeah, some of your friends overseas.
Funko artists, famous artists, Leonardo da Vinci and Vincent van Gogh. I see one of his ears is a little shorter there.
I love that.
That's called scraping the barrel.
Yeah, it's kind of reaching out.
Yeah, I know. Chet, again, because I'm pretty sure that's a repaint. I'm pretty sure they've done Chet at least one other time. And this was Friday's Funko Shop exclusive. More Dune figures, Paul Atreides, and Sting.
Just sit on his nose.
It's an air tube. Sting with his clothes on, because you remember the other one, he's in his underwear. Still carrying a knife though.
Basketball.
Yep.
Players.
More NBA players. I do not know who they are. I'm not going to pretend to.
Nope.
Random anybody with two basic bodies repainted.
Basically.
Yeah. Well, you know that the sports figures are some of their laziest models.
Yeah. Pinocchio.
Yeah, Pinocchio with Jiminy Cricket sitting on his nose, his little conscience there.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, also Primark exclusive. I know you're a fan of the Disney ones. Thanos on his pile of skulls, and he comes with the comic. Previews exclusive, Thanos with comic book. I'm not sure how that's going to be packaged. If it's going to be, and I'm not sure how big that is either, actually. It might be a 6-inch, which would make more sense. It'd be easier to box it.
Yeah.
With
and
the
then just
comic
put
book.
the comic book behind it.
Yeah, that's how I would do it if I was in charge.
Yeah, but you're not.
No, I'm not.
Where's Waldo?
There he is. You've been looking for him? You found him. Waldo from their Funko, their books series. So the same series as like Cat in the Hat.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's unique because it actually looks like Waldo. It's not a traditional pop mold head, which they typically don't do for those types of characters. So it is a little different. Wednesday Addams, who was appropriately the Wednesday Funko Shop release with her headless doll, just in case you weren't sure who she was. Yeah, now that the Addams family, they're trying to bring it back again. But
a new movie?
Yeah, but this, of course, is based on the original 60s show.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it for Funko, if you can believe that. We're going to jump into Mezco. Just one offering from Mezco this week, and that is another 12th scale figure. And it's like, God, Mezco, just scale it back with the 12 scale figures, will you? We can't keep up. This is Black Bolt and Lockjaw. Black Bolt is a Marvel comic character, obviously, and yes, Lockjaw is that big in the comic book. The dog, that is. His little forehead disc lights up, and the dog is articulated in 4 places. I know.
His foreleg.
Yeah, his shoulders and hips, basically. It doesn't look like you could really pose him anyways. What are you going to make him do? He's a bulldog, you know? And Black Bolt does have the wings under his arms. Like, because he's got like this little cape thing where if he lifts his arms up, it drapes from like his elbows to about his midriff.
Yeah.
You can't really see it too well there, but he does have it. I like it. I mean, it's I like the 6 scale figures anyways. $130 for the pair.
What did he do? His ability.
He's loud. You see how he has one where his mouth's open?
Yeah.
And then he's got the that cone, and that's him shouting because he's so loud that he can create a shockwave, like earthquake scale shockwave. Yeah, I'll take it up with Jack Kirby. It's one of his creations.
Yes.
He lives on the moon.
Who? This guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
With his little family. They've got weird powers, like is it his wife? God, I can't remember all of them. Her hair is alive, so her hair she has long hair and it can stretch and wind up and grab things and stuff. It's like an octopus. Well, that's it for Mezco. We'll take a look at NECA. Did I say it was $130 for the pair?
Yeah.
I think I did. NECA, more of their Toonie Terrors, which I guess these are getting popular.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of those.
And Target has them, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah. Chucky and Tiffany together in a 2-pack. And they're like if these horror figures were Scooby-Doo characters, basically. This is how they come. This is what they look like. She don't look like she's very well articulated. Look at her arm. Yeah.
Just their arms and look
It's
like up to the elbow.
Yeah, 3 points of articulation. They're pretty stiff.
Yeah.
And NECA from their Kenner realization line, because they revisited the old Kenner Aliens and Predators, and this is Drake and the Rhino Alien.
That look like it lights up.
It looks like it should. It probably doesn't. I doubt it, but yeah, it's got that nice translucent effect.
Yeah.
And that it for NECA? That is it for NECA. We could jump right into SideShow. That was quick.
Yeah. Moving right along.
Yeah, there's not too much this week. And this is from Big Chief Studios, again, the same ones that did the Captain Scarlet that I just got. Laurel and Hardy, which, I like the old school comedy groups, Laurel and Hardy and Abbott and Costello and the Three Stooges and stuff like that. So I kind of dig these. And they just had a movie that was done talking about their real life of these 2 actors. It's sold as a pair. It's called the Classic Suits version. I think that I don't know if they've done it or not, but they're considering doing a black and white scale, complete black and white scale of these 2 figures.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be interesting. $450 for the pair, though. And I'm like, I don't know. I like them.
2 figures.
Yeah.
So.
That's kind of pricey, plus shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Chief is in the UK. So they ship it to SideShow, and SideShow slaps a label on it and ships it to you, and then the box arrives beat to death like mine. Anyways, moving right along, it's Audrey Hepburn as Princess Anne from Roman Holiday, rather. Roman Holiday being technically the first romantic comedy. One of the few good ones. A lot of romantic comedies are not that good.
No.
Shallow Hal was good.
Yeah.
Shallow Hal and
I like that movie.
Princess Bride was
I didn't
good.
care for that.
You didn't really?
It was alright. It wasn't what you and that one other guy was trying to make.
I like
it
The
out
Princess
to be.
Bride.
Like, it was just amazing.
It was a good movie.
Yeah,
it's very
alright.
different.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You don't have to love it. Or My Big Fat Greek Wedding is a good one.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, you'll see it someday. Well, anyway, that is Princess Anne on her 1951 Vespa scooter. It is a statue. It is not a figure. It looks like it should be a figure or a doll or something. It's not. But it is in a 6th scale $749 from Blitzway. Or you can just get the scooter for $249. Maybe you have another 6 scale figure that would look cool on it. Like, you know what would look cool on that would make sense?
Yeah.
Kind of. If you had the 6 scale of the 40s Captain America.
Yeah, but not on that color.
Yeah, on a scooter.
Paint it a different color.
I'm just being,
well, or if you collect vehicles.
Yeah, die cast.
Mm.
The Bluetooth communicator. That is a replica of the original Star Trek communicator.
Mm-hmm.
You get the case that's shown there. You don't get the monitor.
Oh, you don't get the computer?
No, you don't get the little computer monitor. You get the case, you get the communicator, you get the stand. It's basically a Bluetooth speaker.
Mm.
It's $150.
It'd be cool if you got a Star Trek diorama.
Yeah. Or if you wanted it just as a prop replica, because it is exact to the original communicator.
Oh, okay.
So that would work.
It's like a walkie-talkie?
Yeah, it was like a walkie-talkie.
Oh.
Actually, the communicator from the original Star Trek was the model for the original flip phone. The old cell phones that would snap open, that's basically where they got the idea.
Oh.
Because that's what that does. He would, they'd snap it open and then turn the dial and talk.
Oh.
This is Gans Boy, U2. And it's a 12 scale figure, obviously, from Damn Toys. He's an anime character. His helmet does not come off.
Mm.
You can't see his face. It's different.
Yeah.
That's very different.
Yeah.
For $83.
That's not bad.
No, for a 12 scale figure, that's like right in the pocket
Mm-hmm.
of the price. And if you're into 12 scale, it is a really different looking figure from what you normally see. I mean, most 12 scale figures are Marvel or DC characters.
Mm-hmm.
So this is pretty different. DC Collectibles. Haven't seen anything out of DC Collectibles in a while.
Yeah, Aquaman.
Yep, Aquaman. It looks like a newspaper comic strip Aquaman.
Yeah, it does,
doesn't it?
Does look kind of weird.
Like a little orphan Annie with the big eyes.
He doesn't even have all his fingers.
No, he's got 3 fingers. Even more like a comic strip. All right.
But wasn't Aquaman a man? Like a human?
He is a man.
So shouldn't he have all
4
his
fingers, yes. I don't know what they're doing here.
Oh.
Anyway, $75. And if you're new to the channel and you wonder why I'm calling out numbers with the sideshow particularly, I'll call prices out just so you have an idea of what you're getting yourself into, because some of the stuff's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
DC Collectibles, Catwoman
Catwoman.
in her wedding gown.
She married Bruce.
Did she?
I don't know.
Well, they kind of always allude to the idea that the two of them know who each other is.
Yeah. Well, he does in the animated series.
Yeah.
He knows who she is.
He knows who she is. Yeah, she watches the animated series.
I like the animated series.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong.
good.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
$140 for Catwoman. I noticed the dress isn't white.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Another Harley Quinn, dressed like Robin, kind of.
I like the coloring on that.
Yeah, and
really
it looks
nice.
like a sketch too. They did it. It looks like a drawing. But yeah, the black and white scale, but with the red mixed in.
Yeah.
It's a good color contrast. $95 for Harley.
Mm-hmm.
And Superman versus Darkseid, limited to 500 pieces. $300.
I like how the cape is burned.
Like it's shredded, like they've been fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good addition there.
Yeah, good detail.
I've got the Darkseid Mezco 112 scale figure.
Yeah, no, don't you have a Superman?
I don't have a traditional Superman. I have the Red Sun Superman, the Russian one.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got that one, but I don't have a traditional Superman from
Mm-hmm.
them. Superman is a hard one to get from them. It goes up.
Oh.
A lot of them don't,
Mm-hmm.
but the Supermans go for quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
An Esco,
And
and this is the Halloween Maleficent. See how she has like candy corn horns and a pumpkin on her little staff?
Yeah.
And it's made so it looks like it's carved out of wood. $50. Or Stitch for $125.
He's big.
Yeah, he is big for that price. More Mezco, and that is Superman, kind of Christopher Reeve looking.
It
I
doesn't
think.
look like that wooden figure.
No, this is that's a statue.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like the wooden carving. This is something else.
No.
This is also $375.
What size is it? 1/6? No.
It's
Yeah,
close
it's
to it.
good.
Yeah, it looks about 1/6 or close enough
It's a good
in size.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's nice.
but it does have like a Christopher Reeve kind of look to it.
In the face.
Yeah, although I don't think he was quite as thin in the face, but
Yeah.
see where they're going there.
Yeah.
Ursula. Get a chuckle out of Ursula, huh? She does look funny.
Because of the neck.
Yeah. What neck? 75 for Ursula.
That's not bad.
No. Still in an Mezco. And Wonder Woman, which really, really looks like,
Linda Carter.
yeah, Linda Carter. The Linda Carter 70s Wonder Woman, which makes me even think even more that that's what they were going with the Superman, a Christopher Reeve kind of look. And you know, I love the Linda Carter Wonder Woman. The show's ridiculous. Honestly, it really is. You can't take the show seriously, but it's fun to watch.
Yeah, I remember it spinning around with
Yeah.
that lasso.
And then they put a flash, and then suddenly she's Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Takes her.
Wonder
It's like,
Woman.
where'd her costume go? Where did it? I mean, she's.
Yeah.
But yeah, that show was funny, but it was a lot of fun. It has 70s magic, $350 for the Linda Carter there. And Hot Toys, and you knew this was coming. Smart Hulk,
Yeah, he's a good likeness to the guy
Ruffalo. Yeah, he it is a good likeness. 375 for Smart Hulk. The gauntlet is jointed.
No.
So the fingers open and close like a lot of the die-cast Iron Man figures. They have a jointed fingers instead of interchangeable hands. And I believe that the gauntlet is die-cast.
Oh, okay.
But $375 for the Hulk. Keep in mind he is a much larger figure in 6th scale. And Fat Thor. Fat Thor with luminous reflective effect, which means he's not battery operated. You see his eyes and his chest and everything are lit up. It means if you shine a black light on it that they're going to glow. That's what they're telling you. $274 for Fat Thor. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to see this version because they thought it was funny or cool or whatever. I'll give you some advice on this though, based on my experience with 6 and 12 scale figures. This is a statue. You see how he's standing there in the picture? That's about all you're going to be able to do with this figure because of the type of material that costume is made out of, the bulkiness of the figure, the armor, and that fixed hair that is not like rooted hair. It's like a piece. He's not going to move. Shoulders, head, neck, torso, and hip articulation, it's not going to be there. So don't expect to be able to have him flying through the air, jumping and doing stuff. It's museum posing for this one. I'm just saying, because I know that's a big disappointment for a lot of people. They go and they spend $250, $300 on a figure. Because remember, $274 plus shipping.
Yeah.
You're talking almost $300, and then you can't do anything with it. It's kind of disappointing for some people if they don't know what they're expecting. Iron Studios, Aquaman. They've done a few of these before, these caricature-looking ones with like little kid bodies.
That's the pop version.
Yeah, it looks like a pop, kind of, for $32.
See, now that one got 4 fingers.
Yeah.
I don't know what that other one was up to.
And his stand is pretty decent.
Yeah.
With the water. And Kodabukaya, we're going to take a look at a few things from Kodabukaya. And this is D.O. and BB-8. A couple of robots from Star Wars, 110. Looks like he's giving him a light. Maybe they should give the other robot a cigarette. IG-11 from The Mandalorian, $110. Kylo Ren, $110. Was it the happy price for Kodabukaya?
Yeah.
The Mandalorian is 100. I don't know why. Maybe because he's shorter. The cape looks like mixed media, but you can't be sure.
Mm-hmm.
And Pennywise.
I like that.
Yeah, I bet. It's just a buzz.
Yeah.
A buzz. A bust. It's just a bust. The lighting effect is good on it, though. That works really well.
Yeah, it's all shadowed. It looks good.
Yeah, I like that. It looks like he's at the foot of a bed.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of when they did the Winnie the Pooh and Piglet on the log.
On the UNESCO. Yeah, I remember that one.
On the log.
65 for Pennywise. And another Star Wars one, Kodabukaya. 180 for Rey. A big price jump on Rey. Because, of course, you know, the other ones, there's no character visualization. The visage is covered, so you can't see their faces like on the Kylo Ren. If his helmet was off, it would be more.
Yeah.
But like this, they've got to pay the actress, the studio, the shareholders of Star Wars. Everybody's going to get a piece of the pie. Because a lot of people wonder about that. Why is that so much more?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of people to pay. And a rock, courtesy of Charlie Brown. All I got was a rock. Actually, this is a Star Trek rock. It is a mood light from Star Trek. $70.
I guess if you got the diorama, it'll go well with that walkie-talkie.
Yeah, the Communicator, same company made that. Some art prints. The Black Cat in Le Chat Noir, which yeah, that looks like an old movie poster or something.
It does.
Sketch. Yeah, I kind of like it actually. I like the way that they did it. $100 in the tube, $270 matted and framed, $400 on canvas. And somebody asked me, I think it was Johnny Future, in one of the other, in a comment section in the previous one, if you were wondering about these. I don't know, a lot of people probably aren't familiar with the shipping of framed art. I've had to do it in the past because I've sold some prints. It's shipped in a wooden crate. Because he was like, how can you ship that and not have it blown to bits in shipping with as bad as shipping is? One, you do not use the post office.
Don't use UPS?
Yeah. UPS can do it if it's in a wooden crate. They will take care of it. Otherwise, they will destroy it. Because any package that's in a cardboard box is a target to UPS. I used to work for them. If it's in a wooden crate, it's kit gloves. But that's how they do it. They package it, then they put that package inside of a wooden crate, and then they write glass on it. And the company, there's no way the company cannot be responsible for damage at that point. So they are usually pretty careful, if you're ever wondering how that's done. And Catwoman, in a little bit of a bondage fetish kind of thing going here. $95 in the tube, $260 matted and framed. And Royal Sellinger, and of course Royal Sellinger means pewter. For those of you who are into pewter, I don't know who is. It's a cheap metal. I never understood the pricing on this stuff because pewter is not expensive. It's
Maybe
cheap.
it's just the detailed work and the time it takes
I
to make
guess.
it.
But this Batmobile, which looks like what, 1/44th scale, is $400.
That's a lot.
And then Darth Maul, also $400.
The lighting looks good on it.
Yeah. Well, pewter by itself is not an attractive metal either. It's pretty dull, actually. But yeah, but the lighting adds something to it if you have the capacity to do so.
Yeah, it gives you some ideas of what you can do when you put some light on it.
And you know, that's it.
Yay.
That's all she wrote, folks. Anything that you liked?
No.
That Pinocchio?
It was nice, but I'm not going to try and get it.
No.
No.
I understand. I like the... Geez, do I like anything? No, I like the Black Bolt and Lockjaw from the Mezco 112 scale because, you know, I just really like Mezco 112 scales anyways. And I like the Big Chief Studio Laurel and Hardy, but that $450 price point is just way too much for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. But did you see anything that you liked? Tell us about it in the comment section down below. What caught your eye? What caught your attention? What did you think was special? And if you are Lily Rain, your baby's waiting on you. You need to contact us at the email address down below in the comments section, not the comment section, in the description, so that we can make arrangements. And remember, I've got this Captain Scarlet 1/6 scale figure dying to get out of the box, and I will be putting up an unboxing video on that probably Monday. Probably on Monday. So find us on Instagram, Open by Chance on Instagram. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. Hope you did. Share if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos if you haven't. We do a lot more than just roundups, obviously. And we will see you again soon. So thanks for watching.
I got 5 pieces of candy. I got a chocolate bar. I got a quarter. I got a rock.